kickoff, moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Please welcome your 2026 Seattle Seahawks.
Ready to get us started, and we're underway from Seattle. Here's Kenny McIntosh. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Leading them out to Super Bowl champion with a decade of Pro Bowls to his credit as he plays out now, Brock, the final chapters of a storied NFL career. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. But his supporting cast around him, given the run game and the defense, Russell Wilson still knows very well this game. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To throw, here's Wilson. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. On first down, it's Wilson. Has a downfield working the left. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Russ now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's still going at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, he's going for it again. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
First and goal, here's Walker, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got it. Head out of bounds after a small gain. All right, gotta get 4 here, Brock, but they're gonna have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal, Wilson. He takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them, yet another FCS champion quarterback from North Dakota State's now playing here in the NFL. It's Cam Miller.
When I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lake. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We're on play action. On the move, headed right. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Miller. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Russ. In by Roy on the right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Wilson on first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Next on the crosser. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's running with it. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. With the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? It's a 3-and-out to begin this game. Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. The play fake, Miller. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the gun, Miller. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
We'll all die anyway. No matter how you thought you'd unaim, was it nothing? I don't care. Now looking back on my mistakes, I'll make them all over again. We stay with fall, this is our war. What was lost?
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Raiders bring it out the punting unit. Seahawks with Torrey Morton back deep to return this. Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Toss play, this is Walker. Has some daylight through the 40. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear the toss is his chance to get outside quickly, let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
It's his target. That's Torrey Morton. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Wilson now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
With the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Quick to the left, it's Coates. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Pass him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Ross. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, they need 7. Ross stretching his legs a little here. Space pass for 35. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
We've set it down from 37. Walker on 1st down. They'll couple together a yard there. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ross off the play fake. It's caught, Varner. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Absolutely fires this one. Right side. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
The shotgun, Miller. He can run it. Now Miller fumbles the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
You just bombarded with all these false starts to everything. Taking all these pills I feel a bit. Got me thinking
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
This is my last resort. All I wanted was for them to hit me more. Why am I the only one?
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Now an inside give to Walker. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got the hook up to Arroyo. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From 37 yards in the right hash. Myers' kick is good. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tommy Malott on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun. He's keeping it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Now here's Miller. Forced back to his right. And Miller with a smart slide there at the end of a productive run. That's good for a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing Miller. That's his man. It's the former quarterback, Tommy Milan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Miller to the air. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Miller on play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Air it out on third. To his wide out, it's a screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's been one of the players of this game. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Miller. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Field is empty as they motion him out right. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Miller. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st and 10.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Sticking to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a Vegas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun give here to Jency. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, search forward for enough to go get that first by a couple, or they could finally drag him down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Going Bauer with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. When you have a limited window to react, defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders drop the lead back to 13.
Raiders 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Steven Sims with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Rush coming for Wilson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42. Wilson looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Ross off the play fake. Finds Bobo. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long. They're going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 8 yards to pick up there as we've reached the end of our third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Miller. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. The throw is Miller. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. They send a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. He's going for it himself. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
I love that play. I'm I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this one is launched downfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Up and gained on 2nd down. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. Plus now from the gun. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now Walker. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, here's Russ. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Steps up and he's running with it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a runaway. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Putting the tight end in motion. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. Now Wilson on 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st. And now the Raiders for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hand. Myers' kick is good, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Miller. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going to throw out of the gun. It's him on the end route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Raiders is 16 points back. Throwing is Miller. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Tommy Malott. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
There's Miller to the air. And now for a receiver screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
3rd down, they need 7. Looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The timeout taken by Vegas, that's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the gun, Miller. Over the left side, Bowers has it. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Miller back to throw. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Looking from the pistol. It's Miller. He's on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Miller getting his guys set for this two-point attempt.
the Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. Okay, they've got a shot at this now, Brock. However improbable it may be, that two-point try makes this a one-score game.
And that's all you want, Kate. You just want one more shot, right? Just a little bit of life. Hands team, get yourself ready to go get this football. You get the ball back, take a shot to the end zone. I know this, crazier scripts have been written in the NFL before us, and they'll be written following us too.
And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Seahawks, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this time of day on the ground, too? No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Design one. Here's Wilson. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.